All right, guys, for once, I'm calling you in here, and I got great news. The cutbacks, done. Over. We're back. Now, this brings us to an interesting subplot. They've instituted a salary cap.
Well, shouldn't we be having this conversation with Evan as well?
Evan, I've actually already had a conversation with. Due to the salary cap, Evan now is no longer with us. And I'm going to need your guys' help to bring back an old friend, Anthony. I need you guys to restructure your deals.
You're telling us if we restructure our contracts, you're guaranteeing that Anthony will be back.
Anthony will come back if you guarantee me that you give me some leeway with the salary cap.
Okay, okay, we can do that.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? I got information that Brad wants to see me.
Yeah,
why?
It's good news this time, all right? He wants to sign you. Go in there and take care of it.
He may want to sign me, but after what happened with Snowy in the box, I don't know if I want to come back.
Dude, you can do it. It's going to be fine. Just go talk to him. Hear what he has to say.
All right, I guess I can listen at least.
Hey, if anyone can do it, it's you.
You asked to see me. Here I am.
I did, Anthony. Thanks for joining me. Please have a seat. I think for the first time, you're hopefully going to like what I have to tell you. I want you back on the show.
Really? You want me back on the show after everything that's happened? I'm quite surprised to hear that, but I'm listening.
I understand that, Anthony. And you know what? It's everything that happened that made me realize you're perfect for the show. What Snowy did to you was pretty horrific. But for you to even show up back in this office proves everything I need to know about you. You belong on SPO.
You've made a convincing argument, and I'm willing to accept, but there are a few terms I have. I will not be near Snowy at all. I will not sit next to him. I will not do highlights with him. Don't want anything to do with him. He has to be 100 feet away from me at all times. Also, me and boxes don't go together. I won't do anything with boxes either.
I think I can accept those terms. But can you do me a favor as well?
Okay.
I need to offer you the league minimum.
Alright, well, gotta say that's a little disappointing, but that salary is better than no salary, so I accept.
And I accept your guidelines as well.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Dude, I'm getting really nervous. He's been in there a long time.
I know, it must be one heck of a negotiation.
I really hope they bring him back. It's gonna be awful without him.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Dude, what happened?
Look, Brad and I had a long, productive talk, and I'm happy to say we reached an agreement. I'm back.
All right, boy.
Yeah, check this.
Welcome
It's time
home.
to celebrate, guys. To the new SPO.
Go, baby.
Awesome. So tell us, what kind of contract did you get?
You know, I didn't really force the money thing. I worked out a deal to not be near Snowy, and I took the league minimum.
Are you being serious?
Absolutely.
He took the league minimum. Why did we restructure our deals?
Yeah, and now where is Evan? Where did all this money go?
Doesn't make any sense.
Everybody's got a pride.
We need to talk.
What's up, guys?
We're done. We're done dealing with Snowy. We're done with everything. It's gotten out of control. It's either him or us.
We know you gave him our money.
Do all three of you guys feel this way?
Yes. He goes or we go.
So I gotta pick you guys or Snowy?
Yeah.
You guys are Snowy? You guys are Snowy. I'm Brad, he's Snowy, and this is the all-new Sports Page Online.
Brad, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I've got some bad news on Snowy. He's betrayed you. He opted out of his contract today. He's signing with the Eskimo Times.
What are you talking about? Is this just a ploy to get back on the show? Snowy, is this true? Snowy! Snowy, don't say it's true! Snowy!
NFL news continues to come at a fast and furious pace with free agent transactions and trades, and the Jets are right in the thick of it, potentially signing Nnamdi Asomugha.
Yeah, Kukudan is the biggest Jets free agency pickup in team history. That's how good Asomugha is. You team him with Darrelle Revis, and that defense becomes one of the best in the league, if not the best. Do they have salary cap room? They do, But the Houston Texans most likely will offer more money. So you got to ask Asomugha, is he willing to take a little bit less to play in the bright lights of New York City?
Well, Rex Ryan is a great salesman. We'll see if he can come through. Meanwhile, his arch nemesis, Bill Belichick of the Patriots, has not been quiet. New England just picked up disgruntled Albert Haynesworth, hoping he can make a difference.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise move. No one was talking about it. But you take a chance on a guy who underachieved big time with the Washington Redskins. He could take up a lot of space on the front line. It's a good move for the Patriots, unless Haynesworth is the Redskins player, not the Tennessee Titans player.
The Patriots have had success bringing in a disgruntled Randy Moss before, and he was a big success. And other receiving news, the Giants may be reuniting with Plaxico Burress. I was surprised when I heard this. Were you heard about this potential move?
It's kind of interesting that he's going to choose supposedly between the Steelers and the Giants, the two teams that he played for. Both of those teams you never heard one thing about, but here he is, Plaxico Burress, possibly returning with the Giants. He's going to talk to Tom Coughlin, iron out some issues. If they can do that, maybe he's a Giant.
And we mentioned Randy Moss just a moment ago. There's talk that he may sign with the Jets. The Jets obviously have a lot of receiving moves they can make. They just brought back Santonio Holmes. Who do you think is going to join him?
It's going to be tough. Personally, I would hope Braylon Edwards could somehow fit under the cap. That's probably not going to happen, especially if Asomugha signs. Brad Smith to the Bills, so he's out. Randy Moss is an intriguing possibility. He'll come cheap. They could add him to the fold. It'll be very interesting to see him, Santonio Holmes, and Mark Sanchez work together.
Well, there's lots to pay attention to for the Jets, Giants, and Patriots this weekend, as well as all the other teams. There'll be a lot of moves, so stay tuned to your television set.
And now here's Johnny and Paul at the Giamatti Little League Center.
Hi, I'm Paul Angeli, Johnny Myrtle, and we've been here all week covering the Little League Softball Eastern Regional Tournament here at the Giamatti Center in Bristol. And coming up the next couple of days, we got the final 2 rounds of the tournament.
That's right, Paul. The Mid-Atlantic Championship game will take place Friday night at 5, followed by the New England title game at 8 p.m. The two will then clash Saturday evening for a chance to go to Portland, Oregon in the Softball World Series.
There should be some exciting games and admissions free, so come on down and enjoy it.
Fans and media alike are ripping the decision by the Minnesota Vikings to trade for quarterback Donovan McNabb, saying that he's too old, he's not good anymore, and why not just turn over the reins of the offense to #1 draft pick Christian Ponder? Well, it's pretty simple. Donovan McNabb buys the Vikings 1 more year, a possible playoff berth, and who knows what can happen in the NFC. You start Ponder, struggles are going to happen, especially considering the long lockout. The team won't be as good as they are with Donovan McNabb under center. If he struggles, put in Ponder halfway through the season. It's only going to help his development. That's the final rant, and that's the final take here on Sports Page Online.